eyes on where, step back, and it goes! Ja Morant wins it for Memphis!
Another night, another game winner at the buzzer in the NBA. Plus, we got the clash of the Titans in LA and a monster game by the Greek Freak for the history books. Let's start in LA for the marquee matchup between LeBron and Steph. And you know that whenever the Lakers play the Warriors, it's absolute cinema. But at the start, the white boys stole the spotlight.
Kicks it, Reeves three. Drawing Doncic on the D. Reeves is on Pajemski. The triple away, and that'll tie it. And since he's come back, he shot 50% from three. In the opposite corner, Reeves another three, and he puts it in.
Time the Lakers can get out, get some early looks. It's huge.
And Pajemski has a couple of threes, and Reeves has a couple of threes. And Pajemski again! Another three. Neither team can miss from distance.
Austin Reeves and Brandon Pajemski had a little shootout contest, warming up the crowd before this happened.
Back to Moses, fakes the three. Oh, and puts it down.
Austin Reeves in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh my goodness. Moses movie. The bottom of the Red Sea.
Ooh, that was nasty. The fact that this was overturned into an offensive foul isn't gonna save Austin from making the headlines. And while both him and Podge continued with their hot shooting night, Luka couldn't hit one to save his life.
Around the horn, Doncic with the Curry close. Lakers are shooting 9 of 19. Doncic over Santos.
0 for 4 from downtown and only 3 for 11 from the field for Doncic in the first half. And whenever he found himself one-on-one in isolation on the other end, it was a mismatch for the Dubs.
Works on Doncic, snakes his way in and scoops and scores. In the second quarter, Butler making a move, got by Doncic, who's reaching in, and they'll count it for two.
And while Reeves' streak ended, Brandon had no plans of stopping the rain.
Pajemski on the cut, and they cut as well as any team in the league.
Especially Pajemski.
Oh, Pajemski got a hand on it. There's a steal. Green got it. Pajemski will fire the three.
Oh, heat check. Heat check.
Oh, what a sequence for Golden State.
Pajemski is putting on a show.
The other way, 2 seconds. Pajemski.
Why not?
Off the glass and down the hatch.
Pajemski banks in the half-court 3 at the buzzer to give the Warriors a 13-point lead going into the break. He had a phenomenal first half with 22 points on 6 of 7 from long range. That's blistering hot. In the third, however, the old heads took over the game.
Rebound inside. Pajemski. Curry with a three. Fouled as he fires the three. Go right through the twine. Team. Big shot by Steph. LeBron the other way. Bulldozing for two.
What a strong move there by LeBron to answer that three by Curry.
And here comes Curry. Doncic in the way. Ooh, that one move. He'll scoop it home. As he dances right by Doncic. In second chance points over the Lakers. Reeves, Doncic, LeBron. Reeves the hockey assist. The main assist to Luka. And LeBron with the finish.
Wow, what a sequence. A back-to-back huge plays for both Steph and LeBron. And by this time, the fans are running out of popcorn. James with 14 out of his 33 and Steph with 16 out of his 37 points were just spectacular in the third quarter.
It's a Santos rebound, kicks to Kuminga, corner, Curry, the fake, the fire, and the three. And a 12-point lead for Golden State, 2.5 in the third, driving Doncic, good feed, LeBron.
So going into the fourth, Golden State preserved the double-digit lead all the way to the middle of the period, when the Lakers made a big push for a comeback.
LeBron with the three over Butler. What a shot by LeBron. Curry, ball deflected. Doncic has it. Numbers the other way. 3-on-2. Luka, corner, Reeves, three. Outside, Hachimura, three. Rebound, Doncic. He'll put up a 2 and get it to go. And make it a 5-point game.
An 11-2 run by LA sparked the crowd, but Curry hurried to shush them immediately.
Curry shed good one. Curry down the lane. Curry scoops it home.
And with this three, Steph triggered an insane chain of events.
Green sets a screen. Curry three. What a big hit. 10-point Golden State lead. Wow. Hachimura gets off to LeBron. Green is right there. Here's a three, LeBron.
boy. The answer by LeBron.
33 for LeBron, 33 for Curry. Here comes Steph the other way, 1:41 to go. Curry, inside, snakes, feeds, Green, side. It's Pajemski, his three, good!
Are you tired of saying good, my friend? But Pajemski now up to 28.
It's a Reeves three.
Is this an all-star game?
This was wild. Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller went crazy behind the mics. Anyway, the Warriors held the Lakers at distance when Austin Reeves gave it one last push.
Big game tonight, like the game and the win in Memphis. Reeves got some separation, hits the three, he stuck it.
AR was unconscious in the fourth, by the way, 20 points on 6 of 9 from deep. But on this crucial possession, Draymond Green snatched the ball out of Luka's hands to not allow them to come anywhere near at the end.
He's tripped to the ball. Here comes Curry, fouled by James.
Again, Draymond Green blowing up the plays defensively.
A critical win by Golden State over LA in the thick of the season's climax. They're one game away from securing a home court advantage in a possible 4-5 playoff matchup, which is going to be pivotal for advancing. And look at the rest of the schedule for both teams. The Lakers are facing the #1 Thunder, who are aiming at 70 wins twice. Then the long-awaited visit in Dallas that's not going to be a walk in the park for sure. And the second-seeded Houston on the penultimate day of the season. That's 4 extremely tough games. On the contrary, the Dubs are hosting the Nuggets tonight and the Rockets a couple of days later, which are the only tough games remaining. However you slice it, it's going to be a bloodbath till the very end in the West. And the game between the Heat and the Grizzlies went down to the wire as well. But we got multiple amusing moments throughout the entire 48 minutes that you gotta see.
In the NBA, the first bucket by Bam Adebayo.
15 a game.
And Bam gets a friendly bounce, so it is the Adebayo show to start delivering all the points.
19 a game in this 6-game winning streak.
And a block. Adebayo blocks Jaren Jackson Jr. Miami wants to push. Here comes Adebayo, puts his shoulder down and finishes.
Well, it's a great battle between a former Defensive Player of the Year and a guy in Adebayo who's been in the top 5 in that voting for 5 straight years. But Adebayo getting the best of this matchup early.
Bam Bam goes bang bang on both ends for a 9-0 personal run at the start. You can read it from his facial expression that Triple J ain't no match for him. On the other end, Ja was struggling with his shot, but instantly pulled the gun silly after hitting his first 3 of the night. And Stan Van Gundy wasn't pleased by his performance nor his behavior at the start of the second quarter.
Ja Morant spending way too much of the night crying, talking about blaming his teammates, blaming the referees, everything else. He simply needs to do a better job taking care of the ball, needs to be a lot more efficient offensively.
Anyway, the Grizzlies, led by Scottie Pippen Jr., who made some extraordinary plays, got right back into the game.
Hot pass out to the wing, and Pippen hits another 3. Thought he was fouled, but he gives it away. No look by Pippen, sets up Kennard. Mitchell lost his shoe.
What the heck? Pippen got Davion in shambles with the no-look dime, causing him to slip and lose his shoe. This is the first ankle-breaking assist that I've ever seen. Scottie, with 10 points and 3 assists in the period, brought the Grizzlies within 1 at halftime. So after going 1 of 7 in the first, Ja Morant woke up in the second half.
Morant forces a turnover here. Bane kicks it to Morant, backs up, corner 3. Ja Morant sticks the landing. Ja Morant has done here tonight, both 3-pointers that he's hit.
Outside the paint, so Ware can have that whenever he wants. He's at 32%.
Morant goes high off the glass.
After scoring 8 straight buckets, Morant was fuming for not getting the call and did this.
When you're battling injuries and it was a shoulder, a hip, Morant, he's come to play here to get, he's not happy with how that's going. He draws the technical.
Well, I think he was right that he got fouled, but this is ridiculous.
Did not get the call, and then the retaliation, knew what he was doing here, and
That's just ridiculous.
you can hear him looking and talking to Nate Green as he...
This added fuel to Ja's fire as he filled up the Heat basket with 16 points in the third quarter. And he continued doing damage in the fourth as well.
Wide open 3 if he had made the pass.
Morant for 3. Memphis leads it. Jackson Buries the shoulder. Morant offensive rebound and the putback. Ja Morant continues to stack them up. This is Bane. Driving, Bane, left hand, no. Morant with the follow. Spring-loaded Ja Morant.
A back-to-back huge offensive boards and putbacks for Ja, looking like a 7-footer out there. But Adebayo showed up again in the clutch to tie things up.
For that 10th spot.
Adebayo. Got it. We're tied.
Not hearing the roaring fans in the stands, Morant goes for the stuff on the other end.
Ja Morant splits it. Morant dunks it down.
The arena would erupt anyways after Davion Mitchell raised up for 3.
He's got 28 for the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, big shot. Davion Mitchell reins one in.
But after a couple of empty possessions on both ends, Jaren Jackson Jr. would sneak out to the 3-point line in the corner to avoid Bam's presence and return the favor. And Ja had a chance to put the dagger here, but Adebayo met him at the apex.
Morant spins. Morant drives. And Bam!
Big time play here. Bam on the steal. That is a great block. Ja wanted a goaltend, but it's not.
Now it's hero time.
Tyler Hero. Fake pass. Shot goes up. Shot goes in.
Tyler ties the game, leaving 13 seconds on the clock. Enough for another spectacle.
So they can switch everything, which they did.
Morant goes on where? Step back. And it goes! Ja Morant wins it for Memphis.
Oh my goodness, Ja Morant delivers the game winner at the buzzer and shuts down the entire building. And he had some spicy lines after the game as well.
A pigeon guard me, don't get a bucket, win the game.
The way you're answering that and the energy we had in this game, this one felt personal. What was different about this one?
The crowd get to booing me. They just woke me up for the second half, and I'm pretty sure they ain't happy going home now.
Man, is this guy ever gonna calm down after a ton of warnings and critics? Van Gundy, on the other hand, praised them after the brilliant performance.
We saw vintage Ja Morant in the second half tonight, Brian. 27 in the second half, 30 for the game. First half struggled, but boy, the second half was he outstanding.
And Antetokounmpo deserves all the praise he gets as well, because
team fouls here in the quarter as Giannis goes through that defense like a swinging door right there.
Like a hot knife through butter to put this team out of their misery early.
What a move, corkscrewing down the lane, and this time he gets a little love from the rim. Bucks have not led in this game by more than 5. Giannis gets fouled going down the lane.
Giannis went God mode last night against the 76ers, posting a triple-double of 35 points, 17 rebounds, and get this, 20 assists. That's right, the Greek Freak becomes the first guy in NBA history to record such a feat. I always thought of him as an underrated passer, but this time he exceeded all expectations.
AJ Green points in the paint, settling for a couple threes to start things, and there's a great find for Giannis, setting up Pat Connaughton down. Here comes Giannis, what a pass in quarter.
Assuming that Dame would sit out the rest of the season, Antetokounmpo would have to play like this till the end if they want to keep the 5th seed over the up-and-coming Pistons. After the game, Giannis was in a strolling mood as well.
Just real quick, Doc had to go to the locker room feeling ill. So just with Darvin taking over.
That's what he told you? I thought didn't they say Coach Doc had used the restroom like Paul Pierce? That's what they. Oh my goodness. That's what they said. That's what they said. That's why we did in the bed. You did that in the bench like this.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Anyway, that's it for today, and if you haven't seen my last video about the MVP votes being leaked by ESPN, make sure you check it out and find out who's the winner between Jokic and SGA. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.